Hello once again. So, the first question here says, I'm a 27-year-old girl. I had a daughter who is 6. I had her out of wedlock. But right now I am engaged to be married, and I have my fiance visits, and each time he visits, I see that he's bonding with my daughter. But I recently found him in an uncomfortable position with my daughter, and I noticed that he had an erection. I am very concerned because I love this guy very much, and I thought that he could be a father to my daughter. Now, the fact that you're looking for solution to your concerns, it shows that you could be a good mother, and which is very, very good. Now, the most important person in this picture as regards this situation is your 6-year-old daughter that you mentioned. The truth is that sexual abuse, the rate of sexual abuse, especially with children, is increasing. And if you have noticed that your fiance and your daughter, they bond in such a way that you're not comfortable with, don't just neglect that feeling. Especially when you have noticed for once that he had an erection with your daughter sitting on him, you should never ignore that. Now, because the truth is, why he may not have gone all the way to penetration? What if they had been fingering? What if he's abused that in other ways? What if he has got your daughter to use her hand to massage his genitals or do some of those funny things? So you never can know. And for a 6-year-old girl, she may see it as play. She may see it as, well, my mommy's friend is playing with me, especially if she has become very familiar with him. Never neglect it. I'm sorry you are in love with him and you really look forward to marrying him, but I doubt if that is going to be a good father to your daughter. If you right now you are suspecting that he may be abusing your own 6-year-old daughter, imagine what could happen when you guys get married. It therefore means that your daughter is not safe with the man she's going to be calling her father. Now, imagine also, where does that put your own heart? You'll be divided between protecting your daughter and saving your relationship with your man. You need to make a decision right now. The decision is, do you want to save a relationship and get married to someone who is abusing your daughter? Because that is an indication that it may not even have been only your daughter. Now, let us say we are judging him. What that means is you never really caught him doing something funny. You just walked into him with your daughter sitting on his thigh, and he had an erection. So you can never really tell what exactly happened. Now, let us say we're not judging him. You want to ask a question like, how come he's having an erection with my daughter sitting on him? Did you actually confront him why he's having an erection? Now, an erection does not just come except someone is thinking about some sexual activity. You also want to find out. And I think that the most important thing you need to do in this situation is protect your daughter. In future, if she finds out that you saved your relationship at her own expense, at her mental and psychological expense, she may not forgive you. And if she does, she will find it difficult to forgive you. Now, don't forget, this new relationship, you may want to have children. That man may abuse other children that you're going to have. So while you may feel in love with this man, what about that innocent child that needs you to protect her? I hope you will make the right decision by protecting your daughter and not just falling in love with someone and then abandoning that child. Number two, you need to talk to your man and suggest to him to go get help. That is an indication that he may have done it somewhere, or it may be an attitude, or even something that he's struggling with. Suggest to him to go get help. And I pray that you make the decision. I pray that God will keep your daughter and God will keep you. And by His Spirit, He will guide you to make the right decision. God bless you.